Good.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Young Savage here today, back with another video. And today we are doing our latest episode of the podcast, and I am joined by.
Oh, I guess I'll go.
Okay,
Fire
why do
Monkey
y'all do
fourth
that
this
every
time.
time?
That's
Because sometimes I feel like he's gonna go next.
I assume he always goes first.
I don't think so.
I think y'all always assume who's gonna go. Okay, let's just say
Yeah,
that.
Fire Monkey always ends up going first. So
Okay,
like
Fire
I don't.
Monkey, you just start going first, whatever.
Fine, fine.
Should
Nani?
we just start over?
Nah, I think it's fine the way it is.
Okay, whatever. All right, and who else are we here with?
That's it. I already announced myself.
Oh, okay.
That's the video 34. All right, guys.
You let me down, but yeah, guys, these are idiots that don't know, but we are back with another episode of the podcast. What episode is this, like 5, 4,
This is episode
4? I wanna
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
episode 4. I'll just say in the beginning, we have Patreon link down below if you like that, and Discord, which is what we're recording on. If you ever want to hop on or give us some suggestions, all those good things. But Fire Monkey, go ahead and tell us, like you do every time, what we're starting off with.
And like we do most times, we're just gonna start off talking about what we've been up to. So,
Oh yeah,
as y'all know, we haven't uploaded an episode of the podcast, and I think it's been almost 3 weeks. And so the reason behind this is actually because the last podcast we recorded, the file ended up recording 2-second intervals, and so it wasn't really a full video. And we tried putting it into the editor so we could just have all those videos together, but it kept like corrupting. And so we were gonna re-record, but then things got in the way. And then the next week, we got busy and we just, we couldn't record. Things happen. That's how it is sometimes.
yeah.
So here we are again, and hopefully everything goes right with this recording, so we don't have to deal with the same mess. And then in the meantime, we did post the what's it called? Your room tour, setup tour from Young Savage. So if y'all haven't already, be sure to check that out.
Yeah, link down
A lot of
below.
work into it. Link down below for sure, for sure. And along with that, I think that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll start off by talking about what I've personally been up to recently as to why I haven't really been able to help record as much. Not that I record as much anyways, but the podcast specifically. So recently I did take my finals for my first semester of college. Um, you know, pretty tough stuff, pretty tough stuff. Most classes I was doing pretty well in, but there was like chemistry, was on the brink of failing. So if I didn't pass that test, I'm screwed. Hopefully I did pass it though. I studied a lot. That's basically what I've been busy doing, studying. And I'm sure if any of our listeners are also in college, they understand the grind. And aside from that, I'm just kind of been, chilling, trying to relax in between study breaks and stuff like that. And that's been pretty much it. Got my break going on right now. I don't go back to school till January 14, I believe. So that's like about 4 or 5 weeks of break. So yeah, hopefully I can, enjoy this time before I head back into the next semester. How about you, Young Savage? What have you been up to?
So yeah, last week was my last week of school before finals. So I got finals coming up. Well, actually, we had our first set of finals on Friday. I had art in banking class, so those were pretty easy. But this coming up week, starting tomorrow, is when the real stuff happens. So since it was the last week, we had to get in all our homework. Teachers were throwing on last minute tests and quizzes and like a lot of preparation for the finals and all that good stuff. So it was a pretty, I'd say, a really busy week for me. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I made it through, and all my grades are pretty good, pretty good. So as long as I ace these finals, I should be looking pretty good. And after this week, basically be a lot of relaxation for me. So yeah, what you been up to, Festive?
Not much really. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this either, but there hasn't been a gaming video in a while. And I have a video plan. It's about the new killer in Dead by Daylight Legion. I had a certain thing I wanted to do for him, but
Of course.
I currently do not have the correct stuff that I want to do the setup. So that's why it's been taking so long. I'll hopefully either I'll have the stuff or I'll just put something out by tomorrow. We'll see about that. Other than that, yeah, I've been working on my finals too. I got my the hardest one, math, on Friday, and already. So now that that's done, it's gonna be pretty much a breeze.
All right. So that's basically what we've been up to recently. I don't remember what the topics were for the previous podcast, and since it's been like 3 weeks without, or like actually it's been like 4 weeks with like a lot of things happening. There's a lot to remember, and I don't remember everything that's happened. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and start off with the Avengers trailer because I did drop. What were you guys' thoughts on that?
I guess I'll go first. So of course I was excited. Like the morning that it came out, literally on the way to school, when I was like on Instagram in my room, and I had seen like someone was all like, the Avengers trailer came out, and I don't advise doing this. While I was driving to school, I was like, yo, I have to see this. So like I was like one hand on the steering wheel and looked up, or I basically just opened YouTube and it was right there. When I put the phone on the aux and I was like, yo, Gabriel, look at this. And we watched it. I think this man kind of didn't care. I don't know what he was doing, but I was like looking at it and I was like, dang, this is like coming soon enough. So I was really excited for that. Overall, just I don't know. I think it was good. Like I think they didn't give away too much about what's gonna happen. They just gave us like, so this is where we're at right now with all the heroes and villains and everything going on. And I'm just really excited for April to come around. So yeah, that's my take on it. So you guys
All
can
right.
next. Yeah.
I guess I'll go. So basically, for me, the way that the whole trailer thing happened was the day before I was watching the Game Awards. I should have been studying, but I was kind of bored, and I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna go watch the Game Awards. I knew they were streaming on Twitch. Watched that. Did all that jazz. The next, actually, the Russo brothers, right, the directors for the Avengers film, they were actually there to present one of the awards. And so a lot of people were thinking that's when the trailer's gonna drop. That or they're gonna announce like an Avengers Infinity War game. But none of that happened. So people were like, what was the point of bringing them on? But then the following morning, that's when the trailer dropped, and I was like, oh shit, it's time. And honestly, I really like the trailer, to be honest. Like you said, like it didn't reveal too much, but I think they showed enough just to get you hyped. They kind of set the
Yeah.
stage because you have Tony Stark. He's out there because we like at the end of Infinity War, it was just him and what's her Nebula, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just him and Nebula. So now they're just kind of in space. Like I know the trailer shows that he's kind of like alone, but I'm pretty sure they're in the same like ship together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then they got the people on Earth, obviously dealing with all the people being gone or disintegrated basically, and then yeah, basically I think my favorite part for me on the trailer was probably the Hawkeye part, wherever the
Oh yeah.
like Scarlet Witch goes to find him, and then he's like in Japan or some shit, and then like he takes off his hood and he's like and turns around. I was like, oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
I
That's
believe
clean.
I believe he's like Ronin. I think that's the name of like the little ninja persona he is right now. So I think it'll be interesting trying to figure all that stuff out, like what happened with him and everything. Like obviously, like his family is probably what like got disintegrated, and so that probably turned him into what he is. But like why did he decide to start killing people? For like for no reason. Like I know like killing your family and stuff, but like it's not like they were the ones who killed his family.
Yeah.
And then I think the other part I liked was with the Ant-Man thing at the end, where he pulls up to the door and he's like, all right, what's good? And then like Steve Rogers is like, this is recording, and it's like, this is the front door, and it's like, oh shit, he escaped the realm. What's it called? The particle phantom? What's it called?
Quantum realm.
The quantum, whatever. I was thinking particle for some reason. Yeah, he escaped
particle
that.
accelerator.
Oh, the Flash. So yeah, that was basically my my quick thoughts on the trailer. I have some other thoughts, but I'll let Festival go.
Yeah. So what do you think, Festive?
I thought it was very good. I liked the desperation that it was trying to give you, like, dang, we lost, where do we go from here? And, like, how is it even, like, what's the point of, like, moving on when everybody's gone? Is there a way to fix this? And I liked how Captain America said, like, it has to work, because if it doesn't, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like,
Oh,
yeah, that was
very-
badass.
Yeah.
Very good it had a very good mood to it. That's it. Very short.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know. You might not be able to tell or not, but we are excited for the movie coming up. Like I don't know. I'm ready to do a couple videos coming into
For sure,
2019. I don't know. Maybe some theories and stuff. We'll probably get another trailer. I'm assuming. Maybe even 2 more. So we are looking for that. I don't know. I'm really. This is like the movie I've been waiting for. Like Infinity War was the movie I was waiting
Oh,
for.
God.
But since this is like the really like the ending, since Infinity War was kind of like
The end
not
game.
where it end. Like yeah, it set up the end game. This is the actual end game. So I'm just ready to see everything that's gonna come unfolded with that. But I think on that note, let's talk about Marvel's like I don't know if you say they're enemies, but I don't know DC. So they just dropped a movie, Fire Monkey. What'd you think of? Or you haven't seen it yet, but are you excited for
No, I
that?
haven't. I am actually excited for it. So from the first trailer that I saw, like it looked hella good.
Yeah, for sure, for
Um,
sure.
and like I know DC hasn't had like the best reputation with their movies. Like me personally, like I've still enjoyed their movies,
Yeah,
like Batman v Superman and Justice League. But I'll admit, like they're definitely not like to the tier where Marvel is at when it comes to their movies and setting up their cinematic universe. Because like I don't know if I said this before, like on the previous episode or just in other videos or maybe just to you, but I feel like they rushed it and they went straight into Justice League like
yeah,
3 years. Whenever Marvel took like a good 5 maybe 6 years before they even went into the Avengers, and they properly set up the individual movies and then they went into into the Avengers. But instead, like the DC universe is Superman, Batman v Superman, and then they did Justice League. Like I felt like it was too soon.
yeah,
But now that we've had Wonder Woman, now we have like Aquaman, and from what I've heard really good stuff, like good reviews, that it's a really nice movie. Like cinematography is really nice in it, and just like I don't know, it's like a fun movie in general. So I think DC could possibly make a comeback.
yeah,
That's
for
I've
sure.
heard some rumors that like some of the actors leaving and other stuff like that, but I feel like if like Aquaman does good and then Shazam, it is doing it, but Shazam next year does good as well. I think they might be able to like come back or maybe just kind of soft reboot it like a Flashpoint, because I do think like a lot of these actors are really good when it comes to their movies. It's just like there's certain elements of the DC universe that aren't that good that just need some tweaking. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like personally, I'm looking forward to watching it. I don't know if I'll watch it this week or next week, but soon for sure.
Yeah, so I haven't really got to see a lot, but I did see some stuff pop on Instagram saying that like, yo, this is like a good movie. Like this dude that I follow, he was like, you gotta go see this 10 out of 10. Good action. So I will be looking forward to to that. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna see it, to be honest, because I don't get to see a lot of movies. Like I think I said on a podcast, or it might have been the one that got deleted. I wanted to see Creed 2.
Yeah,
Didn't get around to seeing that. I don't know. It's like I
I
don't
mean it's
really
still
go
in
to
theaters.
movies, huh?
It's still in theaters, so you got time.
But it's like I got Spider-Man, I got Aquaman. Like I don't got money
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
that,
I
so
feel
I
you.
ain't gonna be watching everything. But it's like I don't know. It's like unless like the whole gang is like, hey, we're gonna go watch this. I'm not like really one to be like, hey, let's go watch this. So I'm not sure what all I'm gonna get to watch, but I don't know. There's a lot on my plate, to be honest, because there's a lot of movies, to be honest. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, haven't seen Creed 2, haven't seen Spider-Man, haven't seen Aquaman. So there's a lot of
Hmm.
options. I think I don't know. I think right now I kind of low key want to see Spider-Man. I've also seen that that's really good,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that this week.
but I don't know. There's just a lot of options. But
That's true. That's
I
true.
might just have to fill in somewhere to go watch Aquaman. Maybe I don't know. My last day is Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday evening or Thursday, I'll go watch Aquaman or something. See what's up.
Bet, bet. Maybe I'll
But
pull up too.
hey. I don't know. Have you seen
Yeah.
anything on Aquaman Festive?
Not really. I haven't really followed a lot of Aquaman stuff.
Hmm. Well, what about into the Spider-Verse? How about
I have
anything on
seen a
that?
lot of stuff on that. I think one of the trailers was really funny. It was about him. It was the main Spider-Man trying to tell people what Miles could do. He was like, he
Yeah.
can turn invisible, and it was like, I can't do it on cue. He's like, can't do it on cue. He's like, but he can like do some other stuff, and he's like, but I can't do that on cue either. He's like, but he can do a lot of other stuff. They're like, what? He's like, that's it. He's like, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got to see a lot of the trailers for it. I think I did. I think I don't know how many were out, but I did see one, I believe. And I mean, I don't know. It's Spider Man or a version of Spider Man or whatever. So it's always exciting. But one thing I did think was cool was how they were partnered like in a way with Nike for the movie. So he wears like Jordan ones in the movie, and they actually came out with the pair that he wears in real life. So I thought that was pretty cool. They had like a little. I think they sold out the shoes that came out recently. So I was like, oh, I like shoes. I like Spider Man. Put them together. How can you not like it?
Oh,
So I thought that
also,
was
I
really
like
cool.
that, I like that Post Malone did the music.
Oh yeah, with Sway
Yeah,
Lee, that
they
sounds
did
really
drop
good.
like the soundtrack. I think I didn't get a chance to listen to it though.
I was gonna listen to it, but I was like, I think I'm gonna watch the movie then listen to it. You know.
Yeah,
So
I
the
feel
first
you.
time I experienced the majority of the songs are from the movie. From those
Yeah,
songs, I only know the one with Post, and I know Jaden has one, so I listened to a little bit of it because it was on Twitter. But aside from that, I haven't listened to the rest of the soundtrack.
yeah. I think there's like a lot of like good features on it from what I've. I think I looked at it. Like I looked it through the songs, but I didn't like watch it. Like let me see. I got it right here. Yeah, they got Post Malone, Sway Lee, Jaden Smith, Nicki Minaj, Juice World, Ski Mask,
Oh,
Lil Wayne.
oh,
So they, they got
oh,
a
okay.
XX
Yeah, they got
Temptation. Oh, they got
what?
everybody up on here. He
They
said
even got
he
it.
said he had to come back from the grave just to get us one song on Spider-Man.
I bet,
Nah,
bet,
like,
bet.
but
All right, definitely gonna have to check it out then.
yeah, it's looking pretty promising. So maybe
Yeah.
after I watch the movie, I might have to check it out.
Cool. Yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. Yeah, dude, like it looks really cool. Obviously, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. If y'all remember from our episode we talked about Stan Lee. So I'm definitely like I've been looking forward to it since I first saw the trailer. I think last year, or 2 years ago, I don't remember. So definitely gonna check it out this week if me and my friends can agree on like a time to meet up and shit. Ah man, I've been wanting to watch that movie. It's been good.
Remember your classic I don't always drink beer, but when I do, it's
But when I
really
do,
fun.
it's really fun.
We
We'll
might have to
definitely
show
get
that
them
on the
released
channel one day. Exclusive
as a
footage.
Lego bloopers. Hell no.
Boy, but one thing I did want to mention actually, kind of on the subject of Aquaman, or more of the DC universe, is their shows. So what y'all didn't get to see from 2 weeks ago podcast, we kind of, this was like, I would say that was one of the best podcasts we've had, probably the best, and just
Yeah,
like
because I feel like the
talking.
flow we had on
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
our flow was just so smooth, but somehow we made a lot of transitions. I'm not gonna say it out like what exactly it was, but we came to like DC shows, and Fire Monkey was telling me how he's really impressed with DC did with their shows, and also Marvel. And a couple years back, like the year that Arrow came out, I watched it, and I had kept up with it, but then eventually I fell off. Well, I was watching Arrow and Flash, and then they started adding all these other mumbo jumbos, and I kind of fell off. And then I came back earlier this year and got back on Arrow, but there was already like 6 or 7 seasons by that point.
There's 7 seasons right now.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, like I stopped at season like 4, like halfway or something. So then after talking about it, I was like, yo, Fire Monkey, like I don't know, for some reason it like brought me a spark to want to watch it. And I was like, should I start with Marvel or DC? And I think he said because I had already like seen some of the DC one to go with that. So I
Yeah.
was like, bet, bet, bet. So like in a week, I think I went through basically season 4, 5, and 6. I kind of like stopped. I was like getting a little bit like, yo, I've watched too much, so I stopped for a while watching, and then I
Yeah.
picked up season 6 this week, and I finished it pretty fast. And I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. So actually today I started up Flash. So I started at season 4 with Arrow because I was like, and I watched it earlier this year, so I remember it. But it's been a couple years since I watched season 1 and 2 of Flash, so I was like, I'm just gonna start over with those. But my plan is to, let's just say my plan by the time this year's over to watch the whole CW series. So we'll see if I can accomplish that and maybe get to the Marvel series in January or something like that. But
Really, I don't know
yeah,
about watching the whole CW series. That's a lot, because like, are you gonna watch
I'll do
Supergirl
it
too?
fast. Yeah, like Flash,
DC,
Supergirl,
DC Legends or tomorrow?
Legends, and
Lightning.
Lightning. Yeah. It's a lot, but I don't know. I
Shit.
think I could blow. Oh, okay, yeah, that might be a little bit
Yeah,
harder than I
that's
think.
like, because that's like 2 weeks to watch. Let's see, that's like a I want to say like 8, maybe 9 seasons of like different shows.
True. I don't know. I am that man though, so we'll see what happens
True,
with all
true.
that. But I don't know. I
I think
do
it
want
took
to
me,
see.
yeah, yeah. I think it took me like 2, 3 weeks to watch the like 6 seasons of Arrow.
Oh,
No,
okay,
not
okay.
no. It took me 2 weeks. There we go. Because the first week I spent watching season 1 because I was taking my time. But then I don't know. I guess the second week I just didn't have
Dang,
anything to
that's a
do.
lot in one week.
Yeah.
You
Well,
watched
like
5 seasons or something?
no. I was saying like the first season took me like a week. or like a little less than a week to watch. And then after
Yeah.
that, I
So then
watched
she.
5 seasons because I would be watching like a season in 2 days basically.
Dang.
I had a lot of free time on my hands during the
I,
beginning of summer
oh.
because I
Yeah.
blew through that, and then what? Okay, so then I watched the 4 seasons of Supergirl that were out. No, the 3 seasons of Supergirl that were out at the time.
Mm.
And then I watched Black Lightning like earlier when it was airing, and then I just finished it off as well. It's pretty good actually, Black Lightning.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, for sure. But not like Supergirl is kind of average, and it has its moments. And then this season in particular has been really good. But like for the most part, like it's alright, it's alright. Like if you can stick to it, it's a decent show.
Yeah. I mean, right
Really.
now, I think like Flash, like I don't remember really a lot of season 2, but I feel like the first 2 seasons of Flash were like some of my favorite stuff around it. But like the one thing, like
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know, it's like the Earth 2 stuff and like the time traveling stuff and like it
it gets
always like was
confusing.
like yeah, it's always like kind of confusing to me. Like, I mean, I've known about like Earth 2 and stuff and like all the different Earths because I like read a little comics or whatever growing up. But like I don't know, just
Yeah,
in like a show form, it like gets kind of confusing and like I don't know, it makes stuff seem like there's not real life circumstances because like I don't know, time travel or something. Or somehow let's bring back Damien Dark for another show or something. I don't know. It just gets confusing to me, but it's still
all the
pretty good
legend stuff.
shows. Yeah,
It,
but I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Like on the Flash, I feel like the way they handle time travel is a little more serious because every time he time travels, there's like a huge change to the timeline, or like not
Yeah,
huge,
true.
huge, but like there's a significant change. But like in Legends, like they do a lot of time traveling. Um, and like I know like I don't know if it's a spoiler, but basically they try to fix things that are wrong in the timeline, like George Washington pulling up to Vietnam or something. But like along the way, they change things themselves during the events, but somehow they're like not affecting the overall like
Yeah.
timeline. You know what I mean? Like not in the same way that the Flash would. Sometimes I feel
Mm.
like the way they handle time is very different on different shows, but it's weird because it takes place in the same universe.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But yeah, but it can get confusing sometimes.
I don't know. Festive, haven't you seen Flash? I believe.
Yep.
Well, what
What
you
do you think
think
of
of so far? Yeah, Flash that you had seen.
So I stopped watching Flash right after Savitar died,
it?
and it was getting a little weird at that point. It wasn't getting that good anymore. You
I'll
got
admit that season
emo
was pretty
Flash
booty.
working on everything. You got a whole bunch of time travel stuff. And in the end, the season ended up getting weird and confusing. I personally liked the season with Zoom better. That was way better.
Oh
And I
yeah, yeah,
liked
I
I think
like
the
that
reveal
one.
I share
on it
that same
too.
opinion.
I like the
Yeah.
reveal on it too. It was way better than this season's reveal. Like the reveal was a shock,
But like
but
that
I
was
feel
it.
like it was like it was like oh snap, that's pretty cool. But it wasn't like when we found out that Zoom had taken Jay Garrick hostage.
Oh, bro, that's it for me because I already like spoiled, but I was like, dang, it would have been cool if I didn't know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because when I watched season two, I was like at the time I watched season one of Flash when it was on Netflix, and then I was like, bet I'm gonna just wait till season two's on Netflix as well. But then like along the way, I ended up getting spoiled, which kind of sucked. But
And then the way that Zoom died, the demons,
oh, that
the
was
Black
pretty cool.
Ranger
Yeah.
came and took him up. That was way too cool. And Savitar's death just couldn't stack up.
Yeah, Samatar, he just wasn't that good to be honest, and it was his very like it's confusing to me now still. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
you care about. No, I don't really want to get into it because like it's a lot of explaining and stuff. Even the show can't really explain it that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically just says like some shit happened, go with it, and we're like, alright.
Yeah, like they just like they say a bunch of stuff and they're like they just expect you to go along with it even though like it sounds dumb or But Flash has gotten better though. Like season four was a little better in my opinion, and then season five's been pretty good so far. So definitely at least better than the mess that season three was. Just like Arrow when they had their season four.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just overall, so far, I think I am gonna enjoy. It brings a smile to my face. I don't know. Whenever they, like, I don't know. Whenever they're just like in their costumes and stuff, I'm like, dang, this is like what I liked watching as a kid, but mostly in cartoon versions.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I am gonna have to finish that, and then I'm gonna have to move on to the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
They did. Oh, we didn't get a. Should we bring? I will bring it up slightly. So last time we did talk about the Marvel, like some of the shows getting canceled.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if you want to tell them like the reason why you found out Fire Monkey, why they got canceled or whatever.
All right. So I'm sure like a lot of y'all know at this point because it is kind of old news now. But for those of y'all that don't know, a lot of I mean, basically every Marvel show has been canceled except for Punisher and Jessica Jones. But trust me, they're gonna get canceled. And so at first, like, because Iron Fist got canceled, and they're like, "Oh, it's trash. That's why they canceled it." And then Luke Cage got canceled, and they were like, "It wasn't that good either." But then Daredevil got canceled, and everyone was like, "Okay, that show
Hold
was
on, Chief.
really good." They're like, "I don't think like this isn't it," you know. And so basically, Disney's actually making their own streaming service, kind of like how DC has theirs. Right now, it's airing Titans. It's gonna have Young Justice, and other stuff like that. So Disney's making one as well. And so one of the like theories is, or like, actually, I don't know if it's been officially confirmed, but like one of the things that I've heard is that they're gonna be putting those shows onto that service. And if they're not putting it onto the service, it's simply they don't want to have Marvel shows on Netflix and then different Marvel shows on Disney to compete. They would rather just have all the shows on the Disney service or none of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very unfortunate because Daredevil was really good, and then the cliffhanger at season 3 really like it had it hyped up for season 4, but no season 4 then. Like I feel like even if they bring it onto Disney, the streaming service, they have to get the same writers. Like even if they have the same actors, they have to have the same writers too because they just really know how to write that show goodly. Like I feel like if Disney tried to recreate it, like it just wouldn't be the same, you know. But
Yeah.
Punisher season 2 is still going to come out next year, and so is Jessica Jones season 3. Not that I don't really care for Jessica Jones too much. Season 1 was I never watched season 2. Punisher was hella good as well. So looking forward to that when it comes out before it gets canceled.
Wait, so what's the word on Defenders?
Defenders, I don't like Defenders. It was a pretty cool crossover like episode. It's 8 episodes I think it is. But I liked it, you know, because I did enjoy like all of the Netflix shows up until Defenders. But then, like, I didn't watch. I haven't watched Iron Fist season 2. Don't know if I ever will. I watched Luke Cage season 2. That was, it was decent. I didn't think it was season 1, but it was still pretty good. And then when season 2 of Jessica Jones, I really did not feel like watching it, and I still have not watched it because I heard it sucked, so I was like, damn, I don't feel like putting myself through that. But maybe like in the distant future, I'll be like, might as well, But Defenders, yeah, it was good. I stayed up all night to watch it when it dropped, and then immediately went to practice. After practice, came home, finished it, and then went straight to work. So I was very tired that day.
Dude. Oh, actually,
yeah.
one thing I did hear was that like the reason that they canceled it was because I don't know, I guess the head honchos of the show.
The head honchos,
or I don't know, the CEO, maybe Disney and Marvel or something. I don't know. They wanted the show to be like less episodes and like less runtime, and like the people who make the show are like, "Nah, Chief, we need all the time we can get," or something like that. And it was like a conflict. I don't remember like what exactly. It was like a post on Instagram, like one of those like superhero pages, But
yeah.
I just like glimpsed over it, so I didn't know if maybe that had something to do with it or not. But I guess. We may never know. It may come out. We'll just have to see what happens with that.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till like some official statement's been made,
Yeah, for sure. It's like whenever the streaming service comes out, we might learn more.
Yeah, because then on the streaming service, they're gonna have the Scarlet Witch show. I know there's gonna be a Loki show, and I think a Falcon and Bucky show as well. So that'll be interesting to see like how they pull their shows off. Loki's supposed to be dead. Unless they bring him back in the next Avengers movie, and then like the show's about him later, or if the show's about his past. Loki and the gods are obviously really old, so there's probably some adventures they can tell us from his past if he it really is dead for sure.
I feel like Kid Adventures, like him and Thor or something, like would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Or like
I also did hear. Yeah, that would be like really cool. Like, or maybe they'll show us wherever they learned the my brother needs help or whatever they did in Thor Ragnarok where he threw him the first time they used that or something. But I also did hear that I think there's gonna be like a Rocket and Groot one too.
I haven't heard about it, but like that'd definitely be a good show.
Yeah, because I mean, still don't know a lot about the Guardians.
Take place in the past.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they should like give us like the backstory because I'm like curious. I don't even know in the comics like what their exact like backstory is. Never really looked into that. So
Hmm.
I'd like to see that on the screen. See like what their take is on Rocket and Groot becoming themselves, whatever they are.
Yeah, that would be, I think it'd look cool, like a show just between them. It'd probably
Yeah.
be a lot of CGI though, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes when it does eventually come out. I've heard Titans has been good on the DC streaming service, and so I don't know if I want to like, buy like the streaming service yet. Like I feel like I will at some point just for Young Justice alone,
Yeah.
and then like while I'm there, because like you buy the service, you get the rest of the show. So like I think when it does come out, I'll probably wait till Young Justice comes out, and then I'll be like, all right, bet I'll get the service, and I'm like, while I'm here, I'll watch Titans because I have heard like it's pretty good. Like it's very different from like the Teen Titans TV show,
Yeah.
and especially Teen Titans Go. But it's still interesting, and it's still been good. Like because I've seen some screenshots on like some of the comic pages that I follow, and also
Mm.
on the Explore page as well. So it does look like kind of good, very like dark and gritty, but it's still like enjoyable television. Kind of like
Yeah.
how the like Arrow, for example, like it's not super comic accurate, but it's still like it has the characters and it tells similar stories to what's in the comics. I think that's kind of like how Titans is, even though it's like very different from like the cartoon we remember as a child. But
Mm.
yeah, will you ever be
Yeah.
getting the streaming service?
Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
might.
got you, bro. We'll split the payment on it, dude. What do you say?
I got $1 in.
That's okay. I think it's only $20.
Okay, yep, that's whenever I have to exit the
Actually, I
conversation.
have no
Dang,
idea how
20
much
a
it
month?
costs. I don't. No, I don't think it's that expensive. I feel like maybe it's like $10 or 8. But even still, like just for right now, all it has is Titans. Like I don't think it's super worth it.
All it has is Titans right now, and it's 8 a month.
I think it has a bunch of old like DC movies and like the animated ones, and I don't, like those are good, obviously, like
Oh,
the
okay,
old
okay.
Batman movies, animated stuff. And then I know it has some free comics as well, so it does like have other stuff right now. But if I am gonna get it, like I'm gonna wait till it has you know more, so I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off for a couple months, and then finally they start adding,
Yeah,
the meat and
yeah, for sure,
potatoes.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if y'all seen this picture. I don't know if it's like officially or it's leaked of this Sonic the Hedgehog live movie
Are you talking about the one where
or
like you can't
whatever.
really see Sonic, or the one where it shows Sonic and Chris Pratt?
I was thinking more of the Chris Pratt one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen like both of them.
Yeah, yeah,
The original poster that came out, that one looks horrific because it looks like it's just a person wearing a Sonic mask
yeah.
or like a super realistic Sonic, and it looks like you don't even see his face, but you see the silhouette, and it does not look promising. But the
Yeah.
one with Chris Pratt, that one looks it definitely looks a lot more decent than some of the fan art that I was seeing for the poster.
Yeah, so I seen it too, and I don't even know what my thoughts are on it at this point.
Uh, I I think it'll
Hopefully
be
it's
a
cool.
yeah, I think it'll be a decent movie. I mean, Sonic, like the games, the recent ones, they haven't been super good. But I mean, like I think there's a lot of things you could do with like a
I
story
mean,
about Sonic in the
Sonic
real
Mania
world.
was good. I just want to point that out. Sonic Mania was pretty good.
Sonic Mania was good, but like the other game that came like a little bit after that, Sonic Forces, it wasn't all that from what I
I
heard.
heard about that. I heard that wasn't that good. Yeah.
And then I know, because let's see, what game Sonic games have I played? Sonic Colors, I heard that one was good. But then like some of the other games, like Sonic Seven Rings, and then there was one about him being a knight. Uh, but I don't know. He's had a strange history of his games that just haven't been so well. But hopefully they can the movie can come through. If it does actually look like the one with the Chris Pratt poster, I think design wise it'll be fine. I did hear that's actually like a not an official poster. It's more like a concept poster that they made when they were first coming up with the cast and the characters. But if
Mm.
like the actual like final product ends up looking anything like the one in the Chris Pratt poster, I think it'll be fine. But he did look a little weird in the silhouette. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and he does look like kind of weirdly like I don't know,
like
human.
weirdly built. Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
know if you look it up on Google, you might see some of like the drawings that people made. felt like they made him look hyper realistic and stuff. Like I don't know, it just did not look good from what we were given at the time.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to just see if that will be good or not. Is Chris Pratt supposed to be someone like from the like original Sonic stuff, or is he just like some like thing they're throwing?
I think he's just supposed to be like some cop, I guess. I think it's just gonna be like a cop and like Sonic thing, you know, I don't know. Like maybe they're probably trying to stop like some random bad guy, or maybe Eggman is also gonna be in the movie, and so the cop's trying to stop him, and then Sonic's like, "Babe, let me help you out, homie." And so they team up to stop him, I guess. That's probably what the plot's gonna be centered about. I don't know what else they could do. I don't know if they would like want to introduce other of the like Sonic characters, like Tails, Knuckles, maybe even Shadow. Maybe I don't know. I think they're just gonna stick to just Sonic and the cop. Maybe at the end, there probably hints at like a sequel because most movies usually, just in case they do well, you know, hints at a sequel.
Yeah.
So maybe then they'll introduce more Sonic characters. But I think for this one, they'll probably just stick with just Sonic and the cop dude that Chris Pratt's gonna end up playing. But it's sure to be interesting, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to wait for like. Obviously, I can't give my full opinion on the movie till the movie comes out, but I'll have a better opinion once like I see a trailer probably coming out sometime next year.
Yeah, so I guess we won't know really what's gonna. I don't know. I don't really have expectations. I feel like I might even pull in all, not going around to see it until probably it's on DVD or something, and someone's playing it at their crib.
I mean, usually I don't watch movies, but I think that one like just because I'm really curious as to how that movie is gonna go. Same thing with like Detective Pikachu. I really want to see how those movies are. Trying to put like video games as movies because video games don't have a good history of movies. They're usually pretty bad.
Yeah, I like what's that one called that we watched this year?
Oh yeah, that one was good, but that one's more based on a book that's based on movies. Ready Player One.
Yes, I were.
Yeah, I like that one.
That movie's more based on the book that was written.
What about Wreck-It Ralph? That was a video game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like an actual video game that came out. You know.
What about
Rampage? That was a video game. Yeah, what about Rampage?
Yeah, Rampage.
Rampage was the first decent one in a minute. But I'm talking about like
Rampage wasn't even that good.
Like
what about
we gave it a review.
What was that? What about Jumanji, the new one?
I still haven't watched it, dude. That's crazy.
Boy, it's
funny
not even all that.
Because my theater, it's had the movie months after it stopped showing. Because it was doing so well in our theater, like people kept watching it still.
Yeah.
And then finally they took it off. But like I thought about watching it, so I was like, here, might as well. But I don't know. I did not end up watching it. Maybe like when I'm old and like looking back on my life, I'm like, I think it's time to watch Jumanji. But I'm talking about more like movies like Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those. And then I know Mario Bros had a live action movie that was kind of weird.
Here we go.
I've seen some clips of that and like back in the day, it did not look good.
I remember they had that weird show on Netflix where it was like cartoon and real life. I don't know if you ever seen it. I know Festive ads because there was that one part where someone was calling him cheap or something, and he was like, "Who calls Mario cheap? I'll pay $1,000 for a pizza or something like that, or 1,000 coins or something." But yeah,
I don't think I've seen that. Is it a show or a movie?
I think it was like the Mario and Luigi show or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That was a show.
I haven't watched that. Yeah, that one's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But the movie that I saw was not good. I don't know if y'all ever want to look it up or just watch it, but it's not that good. It's very weird too.
Probably
I've
not.
seen that movie too. Yeah, I've seen that one too. That one's weird.
Yeah, 20 out of 10 would not recommend.
Evolution or something? It's like how they're trying to get the anti-evolution gun or something.
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember like they had like Bowser looking like really weird and like I don't know. It wasn't Mario, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with the way like some of the recent movies have like Rampage, like y'all said, and like I mean Ready Player One too, even though it's based on the book, like it still has video games and stuff in it. I think they'll be doing a better job in the future with like Pikachu. They have a Pikachu that already looks good, and hopefully Sonic that hopefully will also look good whenever the trailer comes out. But yeah, have y'all seen? Well, like, obviously I haven't seen, but like, are you guys gonna try and watch Dragon Ball when it comes out?
Nah. No, just like I don't know. I thought we were gonna watch it for my birthday or something.
But I just wanted to make sure we were still on board
Oh.
with that. Cause if we are gonna do that, we should probably buy the tickets now.
For Rizzle?
Yeah, on God.
Yeah, I heard it was like a non-selling out. That the tickets might even be on sale type thing.
I checked the tickets, and then like a lot of the showings are already full.
Oh dang, for real?
Yeah, like because I think we should watch it. If we do watch it, we should watch it Saturday of that week.
Oof.
Because I think it comes out the Wednesday of that week. But I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to come through from UTA to my school because I don't remember what time my classes are gonna be ending that week. Because that's literally my first week back of school.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna need to like, I can't watch the movie because I need to hit the bookstore and get some stuff, So I think
Yeah.
we should try and like buy tickets for the Saturday opening. There's still like decent seats. Like last time I checked, like 2 days ago. So you should probably get on that. I heard it's really good because they did the Hollywood opening earlier this week. So yeah, it definitely looks promising from what I've seen and heard. So definitely want to check it out. Maybe even do a review.
Yeah, for sure. We might have to do a review or see something about that. I don't know.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
we'll see. We'll see what's up next time we talk or something or after this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
one thing that we did hit Penny's house
100,000?
yesterday. Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the views.
Oh yeah, that too. I don't know. I'm just gonna go what I was saying, and we can get to that after. But we did hit Penny's house this weekend. Me and my brother had to get a haircut, and
sure, get paid to
we
do it.
did for the first time get to try Smash Bros on his Nintendo Switch. So what's been
And
your
what's your
experience
opinion?
so far of the game? Fire Monkey.
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, I liked it. I was debating on actually getting it or maybe waiting, but then I was like, shit, might as well, bro. Buy it right now. Even though right now the Joy Cons, I don't have like actual controllers or anything yet. I was like, F it, dude. Might as well buy them. So I did
Yeah.
end up getting the game, and I think the first couple days I wasn't able to play it as much because that was the week when I had one of my two of my finals actually going on, and then I had another final on Wednesday. So I tried squeezing in a couple like bit of playtime, but obviously I wasn't able to play as much as I wanted to. But now, like that, I've had time. I have unlocked every character, played the classic mode a couple times, and I gotta say it's a really fun game. Definitely enjoy it. I don't have online on my Switch. I think it's like $20 a year, so it's not that expensive, honestly. Probably end up copying. Don't really feel like doing it yet because I still have to buy a controller and other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, how'd y'all like the game whenever y'all played yesterday?
Uh, so I didn't really know how to
I know
play
you took a couple L's.
or use a Switch. I did take a couple dubs against like Fire Monkey, Festive, and like Fire Monkey's brother, but it was pretty good so far to me. Seems like something fun that you can do with the bros on a Saturday night, eating some pizza or something. I don't know, but just running some Smash. It does seem it seems like a pretty good game, and like I don't know, just like whenever we get the chance, like we're gonna have to run it back or whatever.
Running back turbo.
Yeah, so I don't know what you thought about it, Festive.
All right, so it's a pretty good game. Savage is lying, and we definitely got to hit. This is definitely seeming like a Rocket League 2.0. We're gonna be doing a lot of yelling. It's gonna be more of a group game. And
Yeah,
it's gonna just be a lot of fun to play.
like Fire
As long
Monkey's
as,
definitely gonna have to get some more
yeah,
sticks.
as long as Fire Monkey's not cheap with the sticks.
Oh hell no. Nah, for sure. I really do need controllers because the Joy Cons are small. Like I can split it up into two controllers, but like it's still kind of small and it's not that well to play with. At the very least, I need to get an extra controller so that way three of us can be playing on a time, even if it means two people are using the Joy Cons and one person, me,
Yeah,
is using an
heck
actual
no.
controller. Hey, you can buy a controller, bro, just so you can play here exclusively.
And that's where I think I'm gonna be leaving the podcast. So I don't know if they're gonna continue. No,
Oh
boy,
hell no.
you don't
Nah, I
get y'all.
probably like at some point I'll end up getting more controllers, or like I told my brothers to buy their own. And so then, like, over time, obviously we'll get, like, 4 controllers total, like, actual controllers, so the Joy-Cons will count as one.
Yeah,
I get another one, and then maybe my 2 brothers get their one for themselves. I think you can do 8-player Smash, but I don't know, like, that's exclusively online, or if you can also do that, like, local. Because if we could do a local, I think that'll be really cool, because then it'll be, like, me, Festive, Young Savage, but then it could also be, my 2 brothers as well. So obviously that'll be, like, 5 of us playing at the same time, like maybe a free for all or something.
yeah,
And eventually, like I want to be able to record. I just don't know how to record like properly on the Switch. I don't know if I'm going to need that Elgato sometime or something. But I think it'll be interesting to see what we do because I do like really enjoy the game.
Definitely. I feel like we gotta get some recordings playing that. Just everybody yelling, all the emotions. I don't know whether it's gonna be like bringing the Elgato to his house and seeing how it works, or he brings his Switch. But somehow we're gonna make that work. You dig?
For sure. Yeah, dig. Yes, sir.
So yeah, like Fire Monkey was about to say before I hopped on the Smash Bros coming out, we did hit 10,000 sometime in the past couple of weeks or so. So I want y'all to give yourselves a pat on the back. No, I'm playing, but
one step closer to getting back to being monetized.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's a goal. You want to reach 10,000 views, and we've been somewhat working hard over the years to try to get these views, try to get these subs. And it was pretty like I don't know, like whenever we started back up uploading, I think Halloween or whatever, I was like, yo, we should try to hit 10,000 by the end of this year, and I think we were like at 9,000 or something. And we hit it pretty fast, to be honest. Like it only took a couple videos. You know, we've been getting like 30s in our most recent video, so that helped a lot for us to be able to hit it pretty fast.
I know we could do it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew we could do it, but like I don't know, we just hit it like fast. Like I felt like it was gonna take a couple more videos, but we just put out like a couple, and we were already there. So we were all happy for that. We were gonna say it on a podcast. Like we were supposed to say it on the podcast that didn't get uploaded, but we didn't even talk about it on there. And then it's been a minute, so if you go right now to our channel and go to like the about or whatever, you're able to see we're at 10,000 and so many views. And it's only onto 100,000 next, I guess, from there or something, So
and 1,000 subs as well.
Yeah, hopefully soon enough we got 1,000 subs and averaging 2,000 views or whatever a month, so we can start getting that monetization on our videos.
I think it's 4,000 views a month.
Oh, 4,000? Dang, they really got the standards high. I see. Nah, but yeah, hopefully we can hit that soon through love and support, you dig? But I don't know. What do you guys think about hitting 10,000?
Views, I think it's pretty good achievement. Obviously we've been putting out videos since 2015. Not at the most consistent basis. 2016 was definitely our year to shine. 2017 we uploaded like 3 videos. So I think we definitely would have reached 10,000 that year if we would have at least uploaded, because even then we had more like consistent like viewers, I feel like. And so right now we're just trying to get back some of our old viewers, even though we have like the subscribers.
Yeah.
Viewers in general are obviously not here as much as they used to be. Like I feel like before we were a little more, even though some of the videos obviously like didn't do good 2016 because we were like struggling to figure out what to do for some videos. Now we're just struggling to like find what videos to upload that are popping. I know the algorithm kind of wookie right now, so we gotta actually find something that's really good to like that'll get views. And then being on a more consistent basis at the very least, uploading 1 video a week at least, so that way more views and stuff coming through, and then they subscribe because they see we're committed, and then they hit that Patreon button as well.
Yeah, so hopefully all that does come around. Oh yeah, Festive, what do you think about us hitting 10,000, 10K?
On to 20,000. All right, and well, before we move on to the next topic, I'd like to personally congratulate YouTube for having YouTube Rewind 2018 hit the most dislikes on YouTube ever.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
What is it at? Like
11 million? Think about it.
10...
Maybe as the second most at 9 million, and it's been out for I think almost 9 years. And YouTube Rewind has been out for like a week, and it's at #1 most disliked video.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like personally, I didn't really like the Rewind. I thought it was kind of like lame. Like the recent ones have been pretty lame. But this one is better. Like I didn't like the little talking segment they had like at the campfire. Like it just seems so whack. But
yeah.
like 11 million dislikes. Like Jesus, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hope that YouTube like someone gets a message like, yo, make this about the creators. That like I don't know, just make this like more about the people that we want to see, like the people that were like doing stuff and not I don't know. I seen a lot of people complaining about Ninja being there and stuff like that, and like other
Yeah,
like
cause like
actual YouTubers not getting a lot of time, like Nick
yeah,
and
like,
Lachlan and stuff like that. They got like one
or like
second
some like
yeah, bro, they hoed my man Lachlan. They put him
in the back of the bus.
for like 1 second.
Yeah, and he's like a strictly YouTuber,
Yeah,
so
and he
you know.
flew all the way from Australia.
Oh
so that
yeah.
he could be
bruh, really? Damn, they
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah,
Because I know they cut the amount of YouTubers they had this year significantly from last year. Because I think maybe last year they might have had 300. This year they had like in the hundred. But like, it's I know it's gonna be hard to be putting like all in people with enough time. But like, still like
yeah, for sure.
all the way. Like, I feel like if you're coming from far away, like they should prioritize you a little more compared to the people that live closer in the area. You know, because like flying on like a
Yeah.
whole ass plane just to record like for hours,
Like
and
a
then you
day
only
or
show
more.
up for 2 seconds. Yeah, and then you only show up for like a second or two, like in the back of a bus, bro. Like this ain't
Yeah.
Rosa Parks, bro. Like they did them
Bruh.
already.
Yeah, for real.
But
like,
yeah, like it's funny to me because like in the rewind, they're like we like the YouTubers talking about like, oh, we control rewind, you know, we get to make it, and then they're talking about like let's do it, like let's read the comments and let's do what the people want for rewind. But it's very ironic because like this is the most disliked video on YouTube. So I guess they were reading the wrong comments or something.
For real. They must have been
They
in
didn't
Ninja's
like it,
toxic comments.
On God, bro. Cause like yeah, like they have Will Smith, my favorite YouTuber, of course. My favorite YouTuber.
Will Smith, my
Like-
favorite YouTuber. Oh, bro, I was feeling savage this because I
Swoozie.
saw it on another video, but somebody said that they should have opened YouTube Rewind by playing Ali's intro. And I was like, bro, that's
Oh
perfect.
yeah.
That would have been funny. I mean, you like Ali is actually like I haven't watched Ali in months, right? But I know he's like a YouTuber and he's being on that grind, so I think it would have been cool to have.
Yeah.
And his intro's kind of a meme these days.
And then like I
Like,
think PewDiePie, like he's been in the news so much. Like, is he gonna get past like?
YouTube Rewind for like 3 years.
Yeah, like put my man in. And one thing that I seen when some people were like, "Yo, like this dude was like Swoozie was in this mud, and he's like a good
Oh, yeah.
YouTuber. Like no one knocking him. Even I watch him and subscribe. He's pretty good, but like he only uploads like
He's
once a
only
month,
upload.
and like he's not. I wouldn't like put him in this year. Like I would like
Yeah.
he's like a couple years. Like if anything, Young Don should have been on that mud to me. Like he had to come up this year for animation
But
and
like
stuff.
a lot of the YouTubers they have are YouTubers that were popular maybe like 5-6 years ago,
Yeah.
and they've just kept putting the same YouTubers every year that are quote unquote like the popular mainstream ones, but like no one like yeah they have a lot of subscribers, but like they're not the ones that are popping recently. You know, like
Yeah.
like I know they had one YouTuber on there that hasn't uploaded in like 9 months, like literally. Liza, I think her
Liza,
name
yeah,
is.
Liza Koshy or something.
Yeah, but like she's been in every rewind, so I guess they're like, you know, like she's a staple of the rewind, so we got to put her. But like rewind definitely has to be more about not the YouTubers that YouTube thinks are the popular ones, but like the ones that have been popping recently in like this year because
Yeah,
it's
they should
rewind of
actually-
the year. You know,
They should actually use the algorithm they got and like figure out who the actual most popular YouTubers are.
yeah, dude, because like
Yeah,
don't
like
know,
how
man,
didn't
they
I
kinda-
see Smosh in there? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, and as far as like I know why they
Why
didn't
didn't
put.
I see Board Bros
You
on
find
there? I'm like, what the hell?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God, why? We ain't even be in the next year, dude.
On God, we gonna be there next year.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on.
We're
Let
gonna
me take
make
that.
5 million subs in 1 year.
Yeah.
Boy, we gonna pull a Wolfie rap. Well, never mind. Let's not pull that.
You know, it's kind of funny.
Huh.
So, remember on that song, It's Everyday, Bro? They say, like, Jake Paul says 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before, right?
Yeah.
Well, this
Like
week,
PewDiePie, like,
he got like
broke
6
that record
million
by,
subs, yeah. This
in like
like,
2
in
days.
2 days. Yeah, he got like 5 million subs. I thought
Dude.
that was funny.
Yeah, because like I know they didn't put PewDiePie in. Like they haven't put him in this year, last year, and I don't think the year before that either. Because like of his controversies that he's had, like the thing about like where he I forgot exactly how it went down, but like he paid
he
some
said
people
the
to be like
N-word
hell
one time.
Hitler.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but, like,
he
before
said-
that,
he
the-
paid people to say, like, kill all Jews. That's what he does.
Yeah, yeah. And like I know it was a joke. Obviously, it was a little too far, but like at the same time, you know, it was a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I guess I can understand that. And then he did like the little thing when he said the N word. So I was like, oh, hold on, chief, I don't know about this one. So I can see why they didn't put him on there. But even still, like
Yeah, they put
he is
Ninja.
the number. Yeah, like either way, like he is the number one like YouTuber right now, and like it has been for a long time. And like right now with his like battle with T series, it seems kind of weird how one of the most popular things that has like that's been happening on YouTube wasn't on Rewind.
Bitch,
You know,
lasagna.
bitch. We're not even gonna be monetized.
Yeah, they should have had him like slicing up tier series to that song or something.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like then just like sword fighting or like gun. I don't know. I think that would have been cool, but obviously like they didn't do it. You know. But T series didn't end up getting on the Rewind either, and they're the like second most subscribed. So.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
that
like
makes
they
me a
put in
little
work
more
either.
happy. I wonder who the third
Yeah.
guy is, like just silently like making moves like as soon as T series slips up, I'll be the one to take over.
It's probably like I don't know, some channel no one's heard of, or maybe like people
it's a
did.
Mexican channel actually.
Like some
not even half. Yeah, I don't even think they're half of what PewDiePie or T Series is.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I know. Like a couple years ago, I went to Mexico and like one of my cousins was watching them, like Hola Soy Herman. So I was like, he's probably like the PewDiePie of Mexico or something. I don't know. Yeah, like I know he did like gaming videos. I don't know what he does these days, but whenever I did watch some of the videos back in the day, like I saw he did gaming videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
Yes, indeed.
yeah, so I don't know. It is crazy that it got the most. And then I seen on Twitter they try to be slick or something, thinking like they're in on the joke. Like, oh, I forget what they put something on Twitter like,
oh yeah,
well, dang
like,
or something.
We said like a record or something. Like, oh wait,
oh yeah,
it was the most disliked video, but it was like, boy, y'all ugly.
If you don't get your
like if y'all don't fix your damn algorithm,
yeah, like I don't know. YouTube, they have some problems, but you know, they've been so good over the years. We're letting it slide for now.
Have they really? I feel like they've been kind of shitty the last few years.
Well, I'm just saying, like overall, like the OG YouTube and stuff, like just everything they brought together, a community and stuff, you know. Well, we only let it slide for I don't know, maybe another while longer until we make the Board Bros video platform where people can upload their videos and not have a dumb algorithm.
Yeah, and then we'll take half of their money.
You're gonna get some board bro ass niggas. You're gonna be like, man, I miss the old board bros.
Like 3 years down the line, we're gonna be like, man, the algorithm is somebody you
like we're gonna get a comment like or like this comment if you know what complicated means from Board Bros, or not complicated, calculated. What am I talking about? They're like, you know what calculated was from Board Bros old videos.
And then we're gonna be watching some random podcast, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna make my own YouTube service called like Board Bro version 2.
Boy.
Podcast Bros. Pass the rock.
Are they gonna? I don't even know. It's been some good times. Good time. What should we call it? I don't know. Remember when we decided it was a good idea to come out with the podcast about how to be a YouTuber? When we had only been a YouTuber for like a month?
We were only, yeah.
Bro.
And then, like, none of the advice we gave ourselves we followed. About having consistent views and doing stuff like that. We were young and we still are.
We were ambitious. We still are.
Yeah, we were thinking we were going to get 100 subs in 2 weeks. And by now, like, honestly, because we started our channel like 3 years ago, like over 3 years ago. I was really thinking we were gonna have 1,000 by now at least.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously things got in the way. Like life, you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
You know, things don't always go according to plan, but you just gotta keep on fighting. You know, keep on pushing, grinding, and after so much grinding, you gotta make it if you believe.
If you believe.
Boy. But yeah, hopefully soon, you know. I don't know.
Bro?
We gotta.
Yeah, am I taking my car, bro?
This dude. But hopefully, you know, we can come up with some plans at the end of the year.
Damn, man, can you mute your mic while you make plans with people?
I'll be ready by 7:50.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully we can come up with some ideas towards the end of this year, you know, to have some popping ideas for 2019 because I feel like it's gonna be a big year for us.
I know y'all are waiting for that Lego video. The Happy Merry Christmas Lego video.
I know y'all waiting for Avengers Part 2
I
of
know,
Lego
I know
video.
y'all waiting for that 2K we promised. I know y'all waiting for that 2K
That's
we
that.
Dang.
We never did it.
Hey, tell Angel we need to do me and him need to do a NBA 2K rebuild on the
Well, we
Rockets.
can do a live video.
Boy. Good
So
times.
I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I guess we did get to hit everything we wanted to. We're like exactly at an hour and a couple of seconds, a little bit of
Oh,
change.
shit, all right, bet.
So yeah, I
So
think this
hopefully
was
we'll
a
be able
promising
to-
one.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it up the pace. Obviously we haven't done the podcast in a couple of weeks, but hopefully we can get back into it. Roll another one out next week, and then week after week after week. And yeah. Any other final words y'all might have?
So like you said in the beginning, my room tour my room tour setup video will be linked down below. Like I also said, we have Patreon if you want to give in there or whatever. That'd be nice. We have Discord, which we really want you to join. Give us more ideas on what you want to see and stuff. I don't know, hop on or something together. But
Please comment on the videos.
yeah. I'm gonna keep on saying it hopefully until it happens. Maybe if you're lucky enough, Fire Monkey will leave timestamps down below for when we talk about stuff. He probably won't, but maybe. And
I mean, we
guys.
kind of bounced around a couple topics, so
Yeah, true.
I'll see what's up.
But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like if you did like it. Subscribe if you want to see more, because we want to bring you more. And comment just stuff you want to hear us talk about next time. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace
out.
Bye.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.